Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I hope that your dreams come true. Guess you gave her things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Yet I am your only back. Oh, hide from the light. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I bet I'll remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of JNXD.
What up?
The blackest show about nothing, and don't you forget it.
Oh my God, my mom asked me, she was like, so what is your show about? And I was like, it's the blackest show about nothing. And she was like, so what does that mean? It's like ghetto? And I was like, yo.
She's not wrong.
I'm like, it's pro-black. She's like,
not,
oh, okay.
She's not wrong.
Excuse me.
We record in a closet.
Essentially. It's a studio. Recording in the bathroom.
Yes. That's like when, what was that, Making the Band? No. What was that? Or was that making, I don't know, there was something on MTV where like Lil Jon had put up mattresses and shit. It was like doing, yeah! Like a bunch.
Oh, no. Was it Cribs?
Maybe. You know, I realized the 2000, early 2000s, we have a lot to like unpack from then. Like remember watching like Cribs and stuff? Like there was a lot of
nigga shit. Redman's apartment, namely.
Yeah. But in his defense, it was in Staten Island.
I wasn't sure if we were being like, what was the show? The Ashton Kutcher show? Punked. I didn't know if we were being punked. Wow, that's dated.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's another show we need to unpack because that.
And the mystery behind what was so popular about them damn Von Dutch hats.
Oh yeah.
Bitches loved them Von Dutch hats.
Bitches loved trucker hats.
Did. It was a thing for a while.
Did you have one?
I did not.
I had one.
Yeah, you would.
No one is surprised.
Not a single person. I mean, I did have a bevy of like shirts and stuff from Hot Topic, and
same.
you know what I'm saying.
But that's because I was like Daria-esque. Like it was
low key. Like I was like a ghetto Daria because my sneaker game was nasty.
All I wore was before I stopped wearing shoes. I only wore like. Before I stopped wearing shoes and like wearing like puka shells and shit and cowrie beads and all that good stuff and tunics.
Every time you say you didn't wear shoes, like that should be taking me down.
I didn't.
I was super 2000s. Like I'm not even gonna lie, your girl was tacky. You know
what
I'm saying? Your girl was tacky.
A lot of bootleg jeans.
Definitely didn't have any bootleg jeans, but I definitely had a name belt. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had like.
Was it like the Harlem ones that they wear now currently, which we need to unpack at a later date. However, the ones with the digital where it like
I never got the digital. That was doing 3 much.
Got it.
I just had the belt
name.
with
Mr.
the name.
Jade.
Definitely had.
And
a
it was
name
white
belt.
studded.
Oh no, mine was just black because you know your girl. You know I had a little bit of taste. You know what I'm saying, but it still was the 2000s. Everybody was tacky, so I don't feel bad about myself.
Nah.
I definitely had like a hot teal velour set from Express. You know what I'm saying? Which I wore with a nasty pair of Reeboks. Definitely had a hot orange hot pant velour set from Express. Like,
oh my god!
Which I wore with some Uptowns.
That was before Express Men came about. Because remember, before Express Men, it was Structure.
It was Structure. Yes.
Yes, Structure.
I started working for Express in college, and I actually applied for Express Men before I applied for Express because I worked at Foot Action as well.
Yeah.
Your girl was trying to make sure that she didn't have any student loans.
Ooh.
So I had jobs aplenty. So I had a job at Foot Action. I said, well, I'm just going to go to another store in the mall and just get another job. So when I'm not in class, I will be working. So went to Express Men. They wanted to hire me, and then they called me, and they were like, so we want to hire you for Express. And I was like, no, the ghetto! I was like, I don't even like bitches like that. I was one of those.
Like,
because I was like, it's going to be a whole bunch of bitches in here with like bell-bottom jeans and vests. Like, this is not my type of girl.
Yeah.
I love the girls I work with at Foot Action.
Right,
So
right.
they're me. But
I have an Express story. It's so sad.
I have one too. It's about the time I fought this bitch over an expired pair of jeans.
How are her jeans expired?
You tell yours first.
Can we take care of business first?
Yeah.
Okay, hey everybody, we have a live show on Sunday.
Yeah, 2 days. There's still tickets available, and tickets will be available at the door.
Absolutely. Again, the Dopest Dinner Party is not happening.
Unfortunately, we had a venue issue, but it's all gravy. We're going to come back better and stronger.
Yeah. You have a bunch of things coming up, and I have a bunch of things coming up. So do you want to share that?
I do. So in 2 weeks, I will be at Cal State, LA, for the Women and Femmes in Color Conference. Kia and I will be there doing the ABCs of Adulting, the Black Woman Edition. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys register because there will not be tickets available at the door.
They've been very strict about that. When I saw on their social media, like, you have to register.
Yeah, so it's free to register. So if Kia and I are the opening keynote speakers November 2nd. But we have some other things going on as well.
Yeah. I see you are doing something with Mike and Dylan.
I am also going to be a guest for the video game bros
Yeah.
roasting
Have you ever been to one of the shows?
I haven't. I've always wanted to make it to one of them, and I haven't been able to. So now I not only get to go, but be a part.
It's a good time.
Is it up my alley?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Am I going to do a good job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
And besides, Mike and Dylan will be there, and they're super funny. And
They are.
They're really funny.
Dylan is the homie.
Yeah, he's supposed to. I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get him here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else you got? I'm trying to get all this out the way so I don't.
Cal State, make sure you guys register Jaden XD Live in 2 days. And
yeah, that's it.
I think so for now.
I announced a webinar that I'm doing.
Yeah.
New York City Housing 101. Many of you ask me all the time about housing because it's my real job. It's what I do for a living, and I've been doing it for a very long time. And so I'm doing a webinar at the New York City Lottery. A lot of people are like, what is the lottery? Well, you should come to find out, or you can Google it. What I'm going to say is that the tickets are $7. It's going to be a wealth of information. So therefore, you can know how to navigate New York City housing because it's hard and a bunch of people want to come to move here and they don't necessarily know how to, make it through. And so I'm trying to make sure all our people get put on the right path, and because a lot of people are just left out of this information because the information is out there, but it's a lot to sift through.
Yeah.
And so I'm here to make it easier for you. But yeah, ticket info is in the description box wherever you're listening. Also, I'm hosting Communion.
Yeah.
Along with my friend Kenneth. Communion is a dinner party by Chef Chaz. And it will be, link is in the description box wherever you're listening. October 28th here in Brooklyn. It's going to be a good time, good food. It's like duck, lamb, and fish. Right. Really interested about the lamb. I don't know. I've been in a lamb mood. I had a lamb burger the other day, and she was delish. Yeah. And I'm not really
lamb burger with some goat cheese.
Yeah, that's what it was. It had goat cheese on it and this mint jam.
A little mint chutney.
Yeah. And I got it on accident, but it was good. But I think that's it. Today's show is sponsored by Talkspace, the online therapy company that lets you message a licensed therapist from anywhere at any time. All you need is a computer with internet connection or the Talkspace mobile app. That means you can improve your mental health even if you've had trouble making time for it in the past.
Like myself, can you not imagine fitting anything else into your life? Well, with Talkspace, therapy is as easy as sending your therapist a message.
Remember that therapy isn't just about venting your innermost thoughts or digging into your childhood memories. It's also about practical, everyday strategies for stress management. Ooh, Lord, because we need that. And living a happier life. Having a therapist simply provides a designated person for you to talk to who is trained to listen and help you make positive changes.
The Talkspace platform has over 2,000 licensed therapists who are experienced in addressing life challenges we all face. To match with a perfect therapist for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy, go to Talkspace.com/JXD and use the code JXD to get $45 off your first month and show your support for this show. That's JXD and Talkspace.com/JXD.
Yeah, I use Talkspace, so I'm telling you, she's that girl.
She's that girl.
I know you've heard all the ads on all your favorite podcasts. However, Talkspace is something that I feel like we all believe in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as you know, Fran has been working with Talkspace and coming out with their own wellness programming, which is awesome.
Yep.
So definitely sign up for Talkspace/JXD. Also, this episode is sponsored by Chris Created.
Yes.
So Chris Created has redone everything Jaden XD. I've taken the reins off and giving it to him.
He's also done jadeofaljades.com.
Yes, and NL Makeup. And also Negrills. Famous Caribbean restaurant in New York City.
He made it Irie.
Yeah. Mention Jaden XD and you'll receive 10% off your total services.
Yes.
He provides a whole bunch of stuff, all creative branding, whether you website, logo design, business cards, social media packages, the whole nine. You can get it all. I am so tired of seeing folks having musty business practicum and stuff. Elevate your life and hire Chris Created.
Yes, and you will receive 10% off if you mention Jade and XD.
Yeah. So just go to chriscreated.co, not .com.
CO. And if you want to see examples of his work, you can go to jadenxd.com. You can go to jadeofaljades.com. You can go to NL, that's ENELLE.com. NLmakeup.com.
Yeah.
Which is our good sis, Nikki, who had also did Crystal's makeup for the Emmys.
Yeah. We all out here thriving.
Listen.
In Shiznai.
Trying to build community. Feel me?
Right. So now that we got all that out the way, let's talk shit today.
Yes.
So you want to hear my Express story?
Yes.
So I went broke. Over a nigga.
Age Hotel.
So I worked in a mall. I wonder if
the days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
he's listening. I wonder if he's listened to this because I know he knows who XD is now because back then I went by a different name.
She did.
and so I worked in a mall in undergrad, and I happened to go shopping on my break. Mm-hmm. And there's this one tall BQ there, Butch Queen, and he was all in my face, and I was just like, all right, sis, whatever. Like, he was cute, but I was like, all right, get out my face. Because in the area I lived in, I was one of the more attractive people. And so all of a sudden I see this guy, and he, fine. Like, girl, what you doing tonight? This is my formal invite. You should just come home with me. And whatever. So I'd be so afraid to talk to him. And I knew he was like one of the girls just because, I mean, you a nigga that works at Express, like, duh. So he was like, so I would like purposely buy things all the time just so he could ring me up. Then he was like, you know, have you tried for an Express card? And I was like, no. He was like, you should. You're in here all the time. He was just like, I know it's just not to see me. And I was like, so I got it. And nigga, did I spend and spent and spent and spent some more. Still ain't had this nigga's phone number.
Wow.
I eventually maxed out that credit card. And then I was like, okay, this is the sign that I should give him my number. So I signed the receipt, but I put my number on it. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, oh my, I left the store and I did not go on the second floor of that mall ever again. But he called me a week later.
Okay.
And we had the ultimate conversation. And we never spoke again until years later. Like, this was like 2005.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him until like 2009
Oh, wow.
on New Year's Eve. And he was there at a party with one of Kia's friends, actually.
Yeah.
And he looked at me. He was like, XD. I was like, yeah? Who are... Oh, hey! Because he looked different and not as attractive. So I went broke over a nigga that...
2000s was a hazy period.
Yeah. So that's the story of how I went broke over a nigga that's not cute anymore. Anyway, what's your story about Express?
Oh, it's not as interesting as yours. So
That was interesting. I went broke. I mean, and for the record, I eventually paid off the credit card with, a refund check, because what else do you do with refund checks?
but pay off.
But
debt.
pay off debt by getting into more debt, you pay off debt.
Right.
Or you buy sneakers for your man.
I don't.
That was a thing.
I'm so glad I didn't. That was the one thing I never fell victim to was like going broke for a nigga. I wasn't a go there. I was like, I'll buy my own sneakers. Like you.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's ice. That nigga's thirsty. I'm not eating.
So black girl.
But nigga's thirsty.
Are you anemic? No,
I know.
Choose ice.
I know.
I'm anemic.
I didn't eat it. But you remember when we went to lunch by my job the other day?
Yeah.
So in that Chopped, they have, they make hospital ice.
You got little ice?
Yes! It's so tasty.
Oh my God. It's like the ice,
It's like Skittles, but
yeah, the ice.
Yeah, the ice.
Oh my God, it's
so
the best.
good. I love hospital ice.
I do too, because it's kind of soft, but it doesn't. It's not like it's
melty.
No, but it's just kind of soft. It's almost snow cone.
It's tender ice.
You know what it is? It's like ice. It's like the Dippin' Dots ice.
Yeah, it's tender ice.
Yeah, it's tender. Tender ice. Tender ice.
It's like medium rare ice.
Yes. Yes. Perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yes, hospital ice is the best.
It's so tasty. And I'm forced. I mean, I need to eat salads anyway, but now I force myself to go there. I'm like, well, let me get a salad. Ooh, nigga, they got that ice. You better go.
Yeah.
All right. And they got and the water is on point too. So water and the delish.
Listen, it's the little things.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Express.
Oh. So, I already didn't want to work there or whatever. So I'd have to change out of my all black uniform at Foot Action and put on a vest and some jeans and a necklace, and a nigga hated it. So, very 2000s. Very 2000s. Very 2000s Express is what I had to dress like. So I'm behind the register ringing people up or whatever, and this bitch comes, she wants to return a pair of jeans.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So let me get the receipt. I don't have the receipt. I said, all right, so I'm going to have to issue you a store credit for however much they ring up for now. Right. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever. I was like, all right, bet. So I started going through the process. I was like, I got a code that I'd never gotten before. And it was no longer in system. So these jeans were so old that they were literally not even on clearance. They were not in the system anymore. So I was like, I can't return.
So they're retired jeans.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do nothing with these jeans. I was like, you have to, I'm sorry. You can't return them because they're not even showing up in our system. She's like, well, I got these jeans last Christmas and I need to return them. And I'm like, well, you can't return them because they're not even showing up in the system. I was like, I told you whatever they're ringing up now is what I would give to you. I was like, but I can't do that if they're not even showing up.
Right.
This bitch started getting an attitude with me like I personally made the decision that she could not return these jeans. So she takes the jeans and low-key throws them at me. So I was like, yo, I don't know what you think this is. I was like, but I'm not about this express life. I was like, I don't have no problem coming from behind this register. Don't throw nothing else at me. Take your old ass jeans. I was like, if you're so motherfucking broke. And that's when the manager walked up. It was like, JJ. And I'm like, if you so motherfucking broke, I just start... You know, when I start going off, I don't stop.
Right.
I was like, if you so motherfucking broke where you need to return a pair of old ass jeans from I don't know how many motherfucking years ago, I was like, take your dumb ass down to the consignment shop, bitch, and sell them jeans, bitch. I was so mad. It's like, sell them shits back to the Salvation Army. I was like, nobody's gonna buy them over here. We can't do nothing with them jeans. Take them jeans the fuck up out of here before I come from behind this register.
I bet you that was a scam. I bet you she definitely went to Goodwill. She probably went to Goodwill and bought the jeans.
And bought some Express jeans for $5 and thought she was getting ready to return them and get like 40.
Yeah.
Bitch, these aren't so... And you could look at the jeans and see how old them jeans were. They hadn't been worn, but still.
Right.
I was like, take these jeans on somewhere. And your old nasty-ass attitude. And the manager had to send me back to the storage room. And, like, I had to go because I was...
At least you didn't get fired.
No, I didn't get fired because she saw how the lady came at me. Like, the lady came at me super left. But they were like... They were always trying to refine me.
To fit the Express image.
They were like, I would come in for Foot Action and they're like, oh, those are some really nice sneakers. What, like, are you going to wear them on the floor? I'm like, no, bitch, I brought a pair of clogs. like, they knew I was angsty and over it. They didn't really try me too much. So when that bitch came at me wrong, they weren't going to fire me. They were just like, can you just go cool off in the back for just a few minutes, wait for her to leave, and then you can just come back to your post. They were always trying to accommodate me.
You know what? I was talking to somebody on Twitter, and I was saying how, like, I've never been drug tested for any of my, like, quote-unquote real jobs. I know retail and shit is a real job, whatever. Job's a job. But all my lower-paying jobs, I've always had to take a drug test. But for this high-paying shit here, it's like, girl, as long as you just don't do it while you're at work. Or, like, not even that. Don't do it at your desk. Like...
They tried to drug test me for the collection agency when I was 18. And I remember...
All them niggas that work for a fucking collection agency.
Let me tell you something. The lead manager spit tobacco all day. So, like, don't... And he was doing it in my interview. So they were like, so we're going to ask you to take a drug test. I was like, I'm not doing that.
You have to be a particular kind of racist in order to just chew tobacco.
But they were I'm going to tell you what kind of racists they were. They were the racists that slept with black women and loved black women, but were too afraid to bring them home.
Oh, if we can't share the same comb,
I can't bring you home. So that's how they were. And it was like, you could tell it was a infatuation, like, with black women or whatever. So when they told me that they were going to drug test, I was like, so I'm not doing that. And they were like, all right, well, that's cool. So I was like, I'm not taking no drug test. Like, y'all can be gone with that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I've taken one drug test for a job, and I don't remember what the job was for. And I don't even know if I got it.
I've only taken one, and it was for Lens Crafters.
I've been smoking as long as I've been working, and I've been working a long time.
Yeah.
So and I've had a bevy of jobs. And I'm trying to think how many of them I've had to actually drug test for.
Yeah,
It's just a drug test, so nothing to be scared of.
I'm excited. What kind of drugs are we testing?
What?
That was a joke.
Oh, I love jokes. That's fun.
I meant to mention this last week, but I was under the high-grade willow tree.
Yeah, you were.
Shout out to the lady who went to my dentist.
Oh, yeah! Dr. Latouf.
Yeah, based off of the recommendation. Shout out to Dr. Latouf because she listens to the show now.
Yeah.
My dentist is everything. I stand for her. She's so great.
She bought tickets to the live show.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're in the New York City area or if you plan to move or you live in Jersey, I don't know, Connecticut, go see Dr. Latouf. This isn't even an ad. Listen, I stand. because I hate the dentist. Like, it's the ghetto. And I realize why so many, like, people just don't, like, I get people don't go to the doctor, but even more people don't even go to the dentist. Unless if you have, like, serious pain, because ain't no pain like tooth pain. Ooh. 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 I thought anal was bad.
Let's not even get into that.
But tooth pain, go see Dr. Latouf, LatoufNYC.com. I'll put the link in the description box. But she is so good. She takes all insurances. And she gives away to charity. Oh, she's so great.
She's amazing.
But I thought it was cool that the listener was like, told her that. And she was like, Xavier Delowe. She was like, huh? But anywho, is there anything else I need to mention before?
I don't think so.
There might be, you might have heard me someplace somewhere this week. I don't know. Maybe. If you heard, tweet me.
We'll talk about it next week.
Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages. And we're back.
Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Teami. Teami is an all-natural tea that helps with low energy, bloating, trouble sleeping, weakened immune systems, and even skincare problems. Let me tell you all, people are always asking me who my esthetician is, but I don't have one as much as I need to. But Teami helps. The 30-day detox program is amazing for skincare. Everyone holds about 10 to 15 pounds of toxins in their colon from junk food and cheap meals such as oxtails and fried chicken and mac and cheese and rice and peas and all of the goodness, apple pies, everything that we know and love. But it's those toxins that cause bloating, low energy, and issues with weight loss. By adding Teami to your routine, you'll start getting rid of the toxins that are holding your body back so you can feel more energetic and lose weight naturally. Detoxing can be helpful for many natural body functions, and the Teami Blends 30-day detox program is easy for everyone, no matter your fitness level. Take it from me. I am trying to work on working out, but in the meantime, I'm telling you, detoxing is a blessing. All you do is drink your Teami Skinny in the morning to help with the energy and boost your metabolism, and then the colon cleanse every other night to help with the bloating. The Teami Detox isn't just for weight loss, it's to improve your health. I love Teami. I keep giving you all my personal affirmations all up and through this ad, and that's because I really, really do swear by Teami. I try to do things in our home as naturally as possible. And when I looked at the back of the packaging and realized that I could pronounce and knew everything that was in that packaging, I was super excited about it. And the fact that I get it delivered right to my door, it's very convenient. And again, you just drink your Teami Skinny in the morning and your colon cleanse every other night, and you are on your way to feeling lighter and you're sleeping better. It's absolutely amazing. And again, it's not just for weight loss, it's to improve your overall health. To get started, go to TeamiBlends.com and use code JXD20 for 20% off all orders $34.99 or above. That's TeamiBlends.com, TEAMI Blends.com, and code JXD20 for 20% off all orders $34.99 and above. I'm telling y'all, get your Teami on.
Yeah, I just started it not too long ago, and I see in the beginning you see the difference in oof
soon.
She sweeps, but in a good way, and you feel lighter.
You do.
And I've also noticed, I don't think they even noticed that, or they noticed, but I sleep differently. Like, I sleep better.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think it's because I don't have a bunch of waste in my system.
Yep.
So I thought that was interesting.
Another thing too, I was super excited about is when I read the back of the packaging, because there's a whole lot of like weight loss teas and things.
Yeah,
out there.
I was like, I hope this ain't no gas or like rocket fuel, but it's all natural.
It's all natural. I looked at everything on the list and I recognized everything that was on the list.
You can read it. That's another thing too. Like, you can read and spell it and all that good stuff. Woo! So today, I've noticed our episodes have become more and more about nothing.
Oh, absolutely. We are living up to our name.
I know. I'm so excited about that. We've gotten to a space
We
where
Seinfeld
we
in this shit.
Yup. Gang.
Always rep the game.
Before we get into this, I meant to ask you this. Do you watch MasterChef?
I used to. Like, I haven't in a while.
So I was at Brandon's house, and I was watching this past season a nigga one from like a big boy. Shout out to him. I feel like I feel represented for the plus size community.
Oh, shut up.
Anywho, one of the challenges was they had to make steak 3 different temperatures. Well done, medium, and rare. And I was just like, you never... And of course, it has to taste good.
Right.
And it was filet mignon. And so I was like,
I don't like a well done filet mignon.
Well, the way well done isn't all bad.
No.
If you cook it the way... Because the way niggas cook well done, or they think well done, like, they try to kill it like 18 more times.
Right. Yes.
When in reality, you could have juicy, well done pieces of meat.
You can.
And it's supposed to be.
Because I do juicy, well done chicken breast, which I know a lot of people complain about being dry.
Yeah.
So
but it's like, nah. But anywho, them niggas were sweating. It was a challenge between this white girl and this Asian guy. The white girl won, but the Asian guy was just like, "Ooh, I was like, I didn't realize how difficult that could be.
Oh, absolutely.
I was like, God damn.
Absolutely. Like I would absolutely, if I got that as a challenge, I'd be like, woo, nigga, the ghetto. All right, I'm gonna pull this shit off, but it's gonna be a task.
Right. Because I'd be like, girl, I need a meat thermometer. Ain't no meat thermometer on this bitch.
Right.
Oof.
So, I totally forgot. I spoke at a workshop for CultureCon this past weekend.
You did. You are so booked and famous.
Not famous at all.
Booked, busy, and black.
Just booked and black and busy. So I spoke on the Disruptors in a Digital Space panel. And one of the guys that I spoke with, Obi, he's an artist who does like cartoon work. Will Smith.
Yeah, I saw him today.
I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy. So he did a really dope picture of Will Smith and Jaden Smith. And Will Smith reposted it today. But it was really, really dope. They are really doing their thing. That's going to be one of the biggest conventions for young black creatives. So make sure you guys look out for it next year. It's really going to be something. And I'm excited to have been a part. And I hope I get to be a part again. But shout out to them. And they had HBO was one of their sponsors.
Awesome.
John Legend spoke. And that he had his own panel, and my coworker Alex moderated. Actually,
it was his first time moderating anything.
Yes,
I saw.
I was super proud of him. You all know that's like little work, bro, and you always see him on my Instagram stories because I have to keep him humble. And then
he's so nice.
Nick Cannon was there, Remy Ma. Like it was a plethora of people. Yep. Yes, it was so many. It was a variety.
I have words for Remy Ma.
I know.
I did all this campaigning and championing for you, and this is what you do to me. This is why you can't march for all these niggas. More on that on Patreon.
That's on that.
So today we're talking about guilty pleasures.
Yes.
I don't know if we've had this episode before, but we're going to do it today anyway.
Right. We did just chalk it up to the week.
Yeah. So, let's talk about TV.
Okay.
Now, we can discuss this as from the past and currently or all time. It's up to you. So what was your guilty pleasure? Guilty pleasures in television.
I have said this before. It wasn't on a Guilty Pleasure episode because I don't think we've had one. But I must admit that I watched the entire Pretty Little Liars series. I am not proud of it. It caught my eye when I moved to Oklahoma, right? So I had to move to Oklahoma to work on some projects with a law firm. And I speak about how that was one of the darkest times of my life.
Yeah, girl, you're in Oklahoma.
Oof, nigga, the ghetto. Oh, my Jeep got totaled out by a hailstorm. Oh, it was the worst. So anyway, I saw this preview come on for this show, and it's a bunch of little white girls, so I didn't pay any attention at first, but then it was like, oh my gosh, she got murdered, da-da-da, and I was like, what? I was like, well, I got to see what's going on with that. So it came on, and at that time, I don't know if we had a lot of black shows going on. I feel like there was a little time where we were lacking in,
That was what, 2009? Yeah, all we had was like Real Housewives.
Okay, so yeah.
So absolutely not.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to watch this. And I watched it. So I got to find out what happens. I was like, well, there is a secret person taunting some white girls? Well, what is going on? Well, who is it?
Right.
So, of course, I watched the entire season. And then I'm like, so they're still like, so how are they going to put this shit into a new season? And the story kept going. And then it got ridiculous. But at this point, I'm like, well, I'm invested. So I need to see how you all finish out this series because I know you're about to finish the series out.
Yeah.
And I was very disappointed in how it turned out. It was terrible. It was the stupidest series finale I've ever seen. I was like, what is this? This is what y'all did after all this time and all these games and all this genius ass shit. This is how you all end this shit? Shit was whack. So anyway, that was a guilty pleasure of mine. I did watch the entire Pretty Little Liars series.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
I'm
some
sure.
some won't surprise you, but some will.
Mm-hmm.
So Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea.
Oh, I have another one, but I'll give it to you after yours.
Nigga, that shit is everything. With Anne and Marilla, bitch. Marilla gave us an Emmy award-winning performance. Marilla Cuthbert is that bitch. Let me tell you.
I watched Anne of Green Gables because my mother did.
Yes.
I watched
them. Canadians know how to make some good fucking television.
They really do.
Because Degrassi was lit.
Another guilty pleasure. I was like,
listen.
Well, what? Well, Jimmy got shot. Like,
listen.
I was like, oh, the white boy did it. He looked like he was going to do it.
Yeah. What Chris Created said, everybody else makes better programming like Canada and like Switzerland and all that good stuff. He's like, because they have free healthcare, so they don't have to worry about anything else, so they can focus on being creative.
That's really it.
I was like, that's so motherfucking true.
That's really it.
Imagine if we didn't have to worry about healthcare, bitch. We would be broadcasting on the moon by now, and not just the proverbial one.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God. Anywho, but Anne of Green Gables, because Anne of Green Gables was when she was a teen, and then Anne of Avonlea after Marilla died, and when she came back to Avonlea, and she was the teacher, and then she got with Gilbert Blythe, and Gilbert Blythe was really kind of a fuck nigga, because of course, just because it's Canada and they have free healthcare doesn't mean that there's no fuck niggas.
Oh, they're everywhere.
And he cheated on his girl, which was kind of the ghetto because they were all friends in high school. Anywho. But yeah, and that shit was everything. And the other one that may surprise you, because I give you shit about nigga shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
First 48.
Oh, First 48 is my shit. That's not a guilty pleasure.
For me, it is.
911.
I'm like, what? I watched that at work.
For you, it is standard. For me, I watch it in hiding. Also Cops, but that's also because, now it's live PD, because, fuck 12. But
always. Fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12.
But the first 48, there's a reason why I started watching it, which is why I feel guilty about it, is because, most of the good episodes are with the blacks, and most of them are in Tallahassee. But most of
them are in Dallas.
Yeah, but the niggas be fine on there. So that's how I got trapped into watching it.
No, nigga, it's just good programming.
That and To Catch a Predator, nigga, they need to bring that back because all these dirty ass men out here and women.
I have a couple more.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I watched almost every Shirley Temple movie that's ever.
I was going to talk about movies, but okay.
Oh, okay, we'll get to that then.
Share. Go ahead, we're here.
Sweet Valley High.
Nigga, Sweet Valley High was my show.
Yeah, that was a guilty pleasure. I watched that in hiding.
Yeah, I see it. I had to watch that in hiding too because I didn't want my mother to know I was a sissy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet Valley High. Mm-hmm. I guess let's throw movies in there then, since I already mentioned Shirley Temple. I was seeing all the Shirley Temple movies.
Really?
Heidi.
Like, Shirley Temple?
The Little Princess.
Really?
Yeah. Nigga, I seen all of them. It's my mother's fault because also The Partridge Family. I watched a lot of Partridge Family and Brady Bunch.
Come on now and meet everybody and hear us singing. There's nothing better than being together when we're singing.
Yeah, me too.
My
I watched
mom watched a lot of it.
I watched a lot of Partridge Family growing up, and because whatever was on Snick. Because my mother would be like, that's how I liked Mary Tyler Moore and Rhoda.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I realized Rhoda was a lot funnier.
But I wasn't like...
But I don't think those are
guilty pleasures to me, but Sweet Valley High.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
I was, and so was,
My other guilty pleasure. But again, I think they're Canadian too. S Club 7. S Club. That whole show was great.
What, S Club 7?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they were Swedish. They were a group, but they also had a TV show.
Oh. Also, Harriet the Spy.
Nigga, that shit was everything.
Oh my God, I used to love that
movie. Harriet the Spy was everything with Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yo,
bitch,
when she had
actress.
When she was sad and that, I was like, oh my God, give me theater.
Acting.
And the kid was in it.
Yes.
Nigga, I used to love.
And they had the spy kit from, what was it, Burger King and McDonald's?
Oh, I wasn't into all. I just liked the movie.
I had everything.
I was like, well, this movie is just good.
Yeah, no, juicy. Michelle Trachtenberg, where is she? She was on the path to becoming great.
Where's she?
Because she left Pete and Pete and said, fuck y'all. Pete and Pete is also a guilty pleasure because why? Don't know what it was about.
No, but it was.
It was like stoner. It was stoner programming for children.
It was. It was very Adult Swim for children.
Yeah. Anyway, she left them and was like, fuck y'all, and went on to be the bad bitch known as Harriet.
Was. I loved it. It had Rosie O'Donnell in it. Eartha Kitt was in it. Like, it was that movie. God. I loved Harriet the Spy.
My guilty pleasure as a movie, and I still watch it to this day, even every time it's on, is Matilda.
Oh my God, I love Matilda.
Yeah, one of the greatest movies of all time.
What? I don't even feel guilty about that.
Yeah, shout out to. Well, I feel guilty about it because I don't have children.
Oh.
and I don't. That's like me watching Disney Channel. Like, there's some like when I come over here and I watch with Noah, I'm like, okay, I'm here, but then I find myself at home going to the Disney Channel and watching it.
Shout out to my baby scapegoat. Like.
Yeah. Because Raven's Home, that shit is funny.
Okay, so the other day, so, you know, I keep it on the DVR or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so, mom admitting moment.
Mm-hmm.
So when I have to, like, sit down and do her hair or something like that, I'll be like, all right, we're going to watch Raven's Home. And she's like, I don't want to watch that. I want to watch. I'm like, I don't care. We're going to watch Raven's Home. Yes. I started watching this show because you like this show. Yeah. So don't take my joy away while I'm twisting your hair. This is all I got.
Yes. Raven's Home is hilarious. I used to watch Zack and Cody.
I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
That's too... Like, when it gets like that, I can't... Although there is this one little show she watches, Stuck in the Middle, maybe. It's about this, like... I think they're Latino or something. And it's about, like, they have mad kids. It's this family, you know, they be getting into shit or whatever. And the middle girl's always, like, in some shit. So... But it's cute. She watches that. So I'm like, oh, this is cute. We can watch this together.
Yeah. Disney be having the shows.
They have the shows.
Did you know they only go... Every show only has 100 episodes?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
It is. Yeah, I did know that. Did you tell me that?
Chris did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, because we were watching Raven's Home.
Yeah. I was like, that's so interesting.
I got Nikki on Raven's Home.
That shit is funny. It's super progressive.
It is, but they're not lesbians.
Well, they don't have to be for it to be progressive. But
no,
it's
somebody
just like,
said they were lesbians.
No, yeah. And honestly, though, if you watch the show, I don't get that vibe. Like, it's not...
No, I was like, when somebody mentioned it to me, I was like, well, it wouldn't matter if they were, but...
Like, if you watch the show, you'd be like, no, there's no way.
No, one's husband is in prison. Ex-husband is in prison, and...
The other one left her.
Yeah.
Just like a nigger.
Yeah, it's really actually very real. They got Rent episode.
Yeah, they sure did.
When the landlord came and was like, you can't say that she lives here because he gonna raise the rent. Then Ray found out, and he was like, all right, rent goes up $1,000. They're like, damn, we don't have the rent money. We gotta figure I said, well, do they live in New York?
Yeah. Nigga, it's like Good Times, but on like the Disney Channel. Like, it's Good Times. Yeah.
This? How do I make $200,000 here and have $5 in my bank account?
Right.
That's not actually true, but I'm just saying.
So, okay, I'm trying to think what movies were my guilty pleasure outside of Matilda. I would have to say, and I talk about my favorite movie all the time. I guess it's my guilty pleasure because it's super problematic now.
Most
Ace Ventura.
Oh my God.
It is so, and I have to watch it like in silence.
You can't do that.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
I'm not going to talk about the movie any further.
Nope.
All of the second one was super weird.
It was. I didn't like it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So a movie guilty pleasure? Curly Sue.
Ain't that another Shirley Temple?
No, Curly Sue was about this little homeless white girl.
God, how many?
I think there's a sadistic theme to my guilty pleasures, like
Maybe.
about the white struggle, but I'm like, it's all right as long as they're struggling. Because in Heidi, anyway. So I love Curly Sue. Who is it? John Belushi? Not John Belushi. One of them. He's like the dad, and they're homeless, and they be running scams on people so that they can try to make it and like get food and stuff like that. So then they run a scam on this lady in the parking garage to try to get some money off her hitting them with this car. So like they hit the car with a wooden board, and the little girl runs out, and she's like, "Oh my God, my daddy!" And it looks like he got hit by the car, and then the lady finds out that they were scamming her, but she already started falling in love with the nigga, and she cleaned the little girl up and gave her a bath and washed her hair and took her shopping, and yeah. But these niggas were scammers. Like it was it's about a baby scammer, because she was like 9. But she was scamming with her daddy in Chicago, in these Chicago streets. Or was it New York? Nah, it was New York. Yeah, they lived in New York, and her and her daddy were 2 scammers. Oh. She was like a little like wisecracking, street talking little girl.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
My other favorite movie, guilty pleasure movie. You probably never heard of it. Actually, I know you haven't heard of it. If you listen to this episode, I always talk about it's my favorite movie of all time. And I think it's because of the fact of how I saw it. But it's The Object of My Affection. And it's with Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd. And essentially, Jennifer Aniston is a teacher. No, she's like a social worker in Brooklyn. And Paul Rudd is a teacher and some fancy school in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. Anyway, they become friends because through Jennifer Aniston's sister, because her kids go to Paul Rudd's school, and he's gay, and his nigga dumped him, and so he became homeless. And so Jennifer Aniston had a spare room, and she was like, well, I need money because I don't make money as a social worker. Because she, and so she was like, you can have the room. And she had a nigga named Vince, who was just like a fast talking charlatan Italian
Wait,
type.
what's this called?
The Object of My Affection.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And basically, she didn't really like him like that, but, you know, whatever. So her gay moved in, they become BFFs. Jennifer Aniston becomes pregnant by Vince, and she's like, I don't really want this nigga like that. I would much rather be by myself and raise this child by myself and with you, my gay bestie. So the nigga, her baby daddy's like, oh, you fucking her? And he was just like, nigga, I am a sissy girl. What are we doing? And he was jealous. But ultimately, Jennifer Aniston ends up falling in love with her gay best friend and gets mad when Paul Rudd finds a nigga.
Oh, wow.
But in the end, Jennifer Aniston ends up falling in love with a black cop.
What?
Right. And they all raise this baby together. Like, they have, like, the child has such an interesting village, and it's really cute. But, yeah, it's a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
That, and I watched Sabrina, both versions. The one with Audrey Hepburn, and the other one with the chick from Amelie.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Okay. Let's talk activities. Now, what is your favorite thing to do? Like, is it like, I don't know, outside of that, because you don't feel any guilt about it?
Don't. Damn, what do I like to do? Wow.
It could even be as a kid, too.
Oh, I was a big reader when I was a kid.
How are you guilty about reading?
Well, I don't feel guilty about reading. It was what I read.
Oh.
I read a lot of really good things, but then I also read the entire Babysitter's Club series.
That was good.
When I go
you missed it. I was dressed as a Babysitter's Club yesterday. I definitely was dressed like Beth.
But yes, I read the entire Babysitter's Club series, which, I don't know, was a guilty pleasure for me.
I can see why it would be guilty for you.
I'm like,
But in general, I just...
But I also, on the other side, was reading The Coldest Winter Ever.
That's on brand for you.
Yeah, I think it was more like because my mother was super nosy, so she'd be like, and she was super nosy black mom, like, what you reading? What you doing? What you doing? You know, just very like, wah, in your space. So, oh Jesus on her. But she's, what you doing? What are you reading? So I'll be like, I'm not getting ready to tell her I'm reading this low key baby porn. Coldest winter ever, like
that's literally what it
or
is.
Fly Girl, like I'm not going to tell her about how these niggas is fucking in Fly Girl, like I'm like I'm reading the Babysitters, so in that I had to read the damn Babysitters Club, and it was like, all right, well, this ain't half bad,
right?
And then it was like mad stories. Then you got invested in the characters, and then you start and I was like a very vivid reader, so I would really picture it like it was like watching TV for me. It was interesting for me. I loved reading. But I don't know. Let's see. What's it? Let me think about some more activities. What's yours while I think of some?
Mine was more recent, and it was in college. So, did you ever watch Gossip Girl?
No.
Gossip Girl is essentially the snitch around New York City.
Oh, but sorry. Pause. Rewind. I did watch the reboot of 90210, and that was definitely a guilty pleasure. Okay, go ahead.
It was
terrible.
It was awful. It didn't slap.
Terrible.
It didn't slap like the original.
No.
Now, the original guilty pleasure or not, that shit was motherfucking good. They did that.
Nigga,
Trash,
that was good. Look,
trash
that was not
in
a
the
guilty
90s
pleasure.
was slaps. You hear me?
But I did watch the reboot, and I was like, as bad as it was, I kept watching it.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's how I was when I tried to watch Dallas, the reboot, and it was just like,
Oh, I didn't even try that. Who shot JR?
Yeah. But, so, in my school got Facebook, because Facebook came out about like 2004 or whatever.
I got Facebook when you had to have a college address.
Yeah, we had a college address, email address. So we got it in 2005. And then right around then, that's when they introduced groups. So somebody on campus started this group called True Confessions, where you could post things about what was happening, going on, because I went to school with a bunch of niggas who spelled bus with the number 6. So I think this is where I developed my storytelling for the NPT. Because I would go in there and I would tell stories of what was going on with the goings on campus. And I broke a story about how the SGA president or the student government, the president student body or whatever, had a thing for me, but he was like racist. And he was like, he in order for my club to get something, like he wanted to have sex with me. So I told the story and everybody was just like, and so like I had to go in hiding. It was wild.
Where is she answering? And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Yo, you've lived 17 lives.
Yeah. My homegirl talked about the other day to me because we're having a reunion next weekend. And she was like, bitch, you remember True Confessions when you were writing that shit and you would tell such and such? And I was like, yeah. And then it got to the point where I started telling other people's business because people would tell me, they're like, girl, post that on True Confessions. And I was just like, so you want me to tell your business? Why? Just post it yourself. It's not like it's anonymous, girl. Like, you see it's me posting. And I was XD by then. So it was, it was interesting. But yeah, that was a guilty pleasure. Because I loved entertaining people. But then I'm like, oh, I'm telling people's mess.
Yeah, you were. Gossip Girl. Snitch.
I was Gossip Girl. I wasn't a snitch because... No, I was. Yeah, I was.
Snitch!
Yeah. But it was odd because people would literally come to me to tell me their business to put on there. I'm like, girl, that's how I found out. Niggas niggas was like faking pregnancy and shit.
Oh.
Right. Listen, I went to the cooniest of schools ever. And then they all used to air out their business on our poetry nights. Which, oh, God. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. We have to stop the show. Because I found out some harrowing news.
What?
Like horrible news. I found out my cousin is a spoken word artist.
Oh, God. I was so scared.
As you should be.
No, I was. You scared the shit out of me. I was like, what happened?
Some horrible, harrowing news.
Wait, like currently in 2018?
Yes, in the year of our Lord.
Wow, your cousin's a 5%er.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a black Israelite.
Oh, I found that was some horrible news. Horrible news. And then I found out, like, her son is a rapper.
Oh, no.
God, just keep my family in prayer, y'all.
Oh, no, I got a lot. Listen, there's a lot worse things going on.
No.
I would tell you some of mine, but
imagine
I don't want to out them.
having a... But then was like, send it to me, and I'm sure she's going to finally listen to this. But I don't care. Like, then Fallon was like, share it with me. Share it in your networks.
No.
So you want me to, like, put a pox on the rest of the world?
I would have been like, listen, Hero Haji, I'm not doing it.
Like, spoken word was cool in that particular moment, in that particular era, and in that particular
dark time where it was okay to wear name belts.
In 2018, it just it does not curl all the way over.
Relax, bro. Like, nobody wants to hear all of that.
No.
Like,
no. At all. I'm sorry. I just had to keep my family lifted in prayer, y'all. Ooh.
I'm just trying to think of my guilty pleasures. I don't think I have any guilty pleasures right now, but outside of eating, I did used to like to smoke Black and Milds.
Oh, I used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I know.
But
I was skinny like shit, though.
Yeah, and I was too, and I thought I wasn't. But I smoked Black and Milds, and now I look back on it, I was like, bitch, that was just raggedy. Freaking blacks, like, you know you better than that.
I had a Black and Mild maybe like 6 months ago.
For nostalgia's sake?
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Because it was just like, because it was like a...
It's like niggas who still smoke BDs.
No, it was in the summertime or in the springtime, and I think, like, it was like a hood day. Yeah, I was on my stoop. Nobody was home. I had a Rita.
Did you have a pickle?
No.
Some hot Cheetos?
I had hot Cheetos. Oh, I can't have hot Cheetos anymore. Girl, this 30 plus business.
It's what?
The ghetto.
Nigga.
Listen, it felt like Nicki Minaj was on my chest. The straight devil.
My heart just dropped.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll have them for you.
Yeah. No, and I keep trying. I was like, maybe it's the day.
No.
But nah.
It's just not agreeing with you, friend.
No, it's literally like Donald Trump.
Nigga, that's like when I eat ice cream. I'd be like, where are the lactate pills?
Like Donald Trump and like
racism
and homophobia and Kaya just in my throat.
Oh God,
like,
Kaya.
God. I feel like a dungeon dragon. Just like my chest is on fire.
My chest is on fire.
And then eventually my asshole. But
okay. Yes, information.
Hey.
Dirty.
I feel like I shared a lot about that orifice.
But that was my guilty pleasure back in the day. I can't think of any other guilty pleasures I had. I'm sure I had some. They'll probably come up. I regurgitate. What's your next category, though, while I think about it?
Well, we're going to take a break. And we'll be back after these messages.
That's ugly.
And we're back.
So you know fall is in full swing.
Yup.
And it's in full swing at ModCloth. If you're not already curled up in a sweater, they've got you covered with cozy essentials and cute knits that won't quit. If you're feeling festive, be sure to check out their holiday gift guide featuring unique finds and perfect prezzies for everyone on your list, yourself included. They even have me speaking XD. I said prezzies.
Yes.
ModCloth believes fashion should celebrate all women, and that's why they offer a full range of sizes from extra, extra small to 4X. So I got some ModCloth items.
Yeah, it's cute.
I got some really, really cute items. Got myself a Mr. Rogers sweatshirt that I'm waiting to wear at the right time. That says "Hello, neighbor." I got this really, really cute like color block sweater as well, and then also a short sleeve sweater with polka dots. But I absolutely, absolutely love ModCloth. And I think I'm gonna wear them. I don't know. I'm like, I got myself some. I went out to the outlets and got myself some boots. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I'm getting ready to put together my fall look. See, a girl's gonna get a new jacket. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get it from ModCloth. Cannot wait. So to get 15% off your purchase of $100 or more, go to modcloth.com and enter code JXD at checkout. This offer is valid for one-time use only and expires on January 5th, 2019. So that's again, modcloth.com, enter promo code JXD at checkout.
Yeah, you know January 5th is Dr. George Washington Carver Day.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's his birthday. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. It's also my father's birthday.
Oh.
I don't know who that is. Anyway, did you see this? I'm sorry. Hold on. No, shit.
I'm getting really tired of you booking. I'm getting really tired of you booking. No, bitch, on the 5th. I'm really tired of you booking.
That's so ignorant.
That is so fucked up.
It is hilarious. No, bitch, on the 5th.
Free-ish is my guilty pleasure. Because
You're right.
Because I
had to unfollow the Shade Room because it was just too much. It was way too much, and it was a lot that I didn't care. I didn't care about lace front cornrows or.
Let me tell you something. You know who
hair
keeps,
drops.
You know who keeps a rapper's baby mama's account fat with flat tummy tea
Shade
and
Room.
Yes.
Does
I know more about these random ass rappers that have like Skittles in their mouth.
Yeah.
Called Lil Baby. Like, how many of these gremlins are there? And
I can't escape this Lil Baby nigga.
And I find their baby mamas and shit all through the Shade Room. I muted them. I just listen.
I couldn't do it anymore. I just had to unfollow. I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same.
I couldn't do it.
But the Free-ish is my guilty pleasure.
Ooh, that is a guilty pleasure.
Because that shit is funny.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, we're back talking about guilty pleasures, shit that we like on the low.
What else you got?
Now it's time for the music part of the show.
Oh, it's a fun time.
Yeah. I believe I'm about to admit this.
Ooh, I have one too, so don't feel bad. Oh, God.
I feel like, because if for you would be like, it was not a guilty pleasure, but for me it is. But I low-key stand for Lloyd Banks.
Because he's good. Like,
I'm
calm, I'm cool, everything brand new. I don't handcuff, you can get the whole damn crew. Get in my Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beat it, I bet she let me. She been fiending since she met me. I'm the coolest shit, especially when I'm...
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me, yeah, but you know, like, he's not like...
Back in 04, I used to bang the shit out of some Lloyd Banks.
And I wanted to bang the shit out of Lloyd Banks. But no, he's actually pretty good. I love him.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks. Don't let Kadani is my brother-in-law. Don't let him hear you say that. That is his favorite rapper of all. When I tell you, first of all, Kadani is a very like young, flatbush little nigga. He is going to sit up there and debate you down. Yeah. And when I tell you that nigga will give you 75 points on why he thinks Lloyd Banks is the greatest rapper alive.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks. Okay, so I can't believe I'm going to admit this. That was that. I don't even understand why that was on this list. But
who am I?
True. Sheryl Crow.
Yeah. Yes, I love Sheryl Crow.
See, that would be a huge guilty pleasure if I felt that way. Damn. I really was not gonna do this.
Okay.
I don't listen to it anymore because I can't stomach it now. But for a hot second,
I'm so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm like hanging my head in shame.
What is it?
I liked Katy Perry's Dark Horse.
To be in your defense, I can understand.
Juicy J was on the track.
Yeah. But I'll let you have that because that's the only. I knew you were gonna say Katy Perry. I felt it, and I was like, yeah, I feel like that's the only song you would listen to by her.
When I tell you the only one I have, and I haven't listened to it, like it was only for a hot second.
Katy Perry is my guilty pleasure. So.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, I didn't like this Whiteness album that she put out, or Witness, or Whiteness, but but I actually like Katy because I think Katy can sing. She just doesn't. Because she used to be a Christian artist.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was one of those, like, you know how gospel music is like, Lord, we lift your name on high. And then white gospel or white Christian is like, Lord, we lift your name on high.
Yes, with the guitar.
Yeah. But that's kind of what she was doing. But I could see why he would like Dark Horse.
I have another guilty pleasure show that just popped in my memory.
Yeah?
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I would sometimes watch Seventh Heaven.
Oh yeah, it's only guilty now because that nigga's a rapist.
I don't even touch it now. But and the thing about it was like I was like, this is corny, but I just keep watching.
It was a good show. And why hasn't that nigga been like put to jail or whatever? I don't know.
I'm disgusted by that.
No, I used to watch Seventh Heaven.
Okay. See, that's not a guilty pleasure for you.
At the time, no, because it was corny.
Seventh Heaven.
As far as music though, guilty. God, I don't want to say this out loud because because you're gonna hate me for it, and I'm a part of the problem by admitting it.
Oh no! What is it? Oh, I feel like I know where this is going.
What do you think? No, what do you think is gonna go?
Bodega Cat.
Oh fuck yeah, her too. God damn it.
Oh, okay. So who else?
Well, I'll get that out the way. Bodega Cat. Now she raps over sissy beats, and I like that. As a gay, I have to like that. I have to like house music and like nonsensical raps by a female rapstress. That's what black gays do. Black gays love a good beat and a random rap bitch.
You want to talk about a bitch? Let's see. Well, I am that bitch.
Better yet, Miss Bitch. Let's see. Because I'm feeling it. I'm trying to come to the do. Come to the do. See, I battle and chew. Bitches like you. Like, come to the do.
All right.
Think about all your friends who's a blaggit. And think about all the rapstresses they like. And think about the type of music that those rapstresses put out. Minus Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
The random ones. Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
I was talking this in my group chat. Sissies love an underdog.
I know. I know. I don't want to.
Yeah. No. Creation.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's worse. That's almost worse than
It is. But
Oh.
She has a song called Breakfast.
Oh, no. She knows
everything.
tracks. That's like B-side. Oh, and you know it.
Yeah. It's crazy, baby.
No, don't bring it here.
It's a good song. I feel like 2 Chainz is on that song too.
I don't even think 2 Chainz can make me listen to that.
Or is Swisher on my grave? Swisher on my. Can I play it for you?
No, the ghetto.
Come on, just a little bit.
Why are you doing this?
Just because.
Another guilty pleasure song I have is that We Are Young song. Tonight
we are young.
So we set the world on fire.
On fire. Have you ever heard the house version?
No. I think because Janelle Monáe was on it, but even though I don't, never mind.
It doesn't sound like it either.
Who is this, Crayfish?
It's the We Are Young house version.
I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it days.
But yeah, they did that.
Yeah, they did.
My other favorite guilty pleasure song is "That's Not My Name" by the Ting Tings.
That's not my name.
They call me Stacy. They call me Hell. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not me name. Are you happy?
I used to like that annoying ass a little bit I got in my life, a little bit of now on my side, a little bit of Rita's. I used to think that song was, I was like, this is so funny.
Mambo number 5.
It was.
That's like with the Zoot Suit era. Zoot Suit Riot. Riot. Throw back a bottle of beer. Oh, yeah.
You know that.
Oh, my God.
My boys love that shit.
Oh, my God. You know, swing was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The ghetto.
Mm-hmm. And they tried to bring that shit back. Oh, it's still a thing.
I remember swing. They had them stupid Gap commercials.
Remember, I used to work at that jazz club. They had once a month. They used to have a party.
Big, loud. I love live music. I love that.
Loud as.
It's just swing is just a lot of. It's like white go-go music.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It's just a lot going on, and it's just like, ooh.
It's like having a white Swiss Beats.
Yeah. On my way over here, I thought about you because Flex was on the radio, the ghetto, and he was playing 2 new songs. Jim Jones got a new song with first of all, the Diplomats are coming back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Those are not. That's just a pleasure, not even a guilty
No.
one. We used to get it in Ohio.
Dipset.
Yep. One word to describe us: spectacular. Yes.
Y'all can still leave Joel's off the tracks though, because that nigga
Ah!
you know he can't rap. Jimmy, come sit in the car, sit on the chair.
Let's not.
Let's go far upstate. Go get in the car.
Let's not talk about. Then who do you think is the best rapper in Dipset?
Cameron.
All right. I'm not going to argue because you want to be on the wrong side of right today.
What? Who you think is the best rapper in Dipset if it ain't Cameron?
Jimmy Jones.
You think?
Ballin'. Dipset.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the ad-lib king. Motorcycle. Vroom, vroom. 4 wheelies, pop wheelies.
Let's do a poll. Fine. Who's a better rapper?
Cameron Giles.
So now we have a coconut because it's like I've also been watching a lot of Got to Be Real lately. God, Patti LaHelle is such a genius. Like, what the fuck? Like, she's so funny. Okay, we're gonna ask the audience. We're gonna ask the listeners. Cameron, or Jim Jones. I'll let my stand ship aside for Joel Santana to bring it to the two. I will say Joel sounds better on his solo tracks than he does as a group, thing.
Girl, let me see your whistle blow.
Okay. What's your other guilty pleasures? Jaded XD is my guilty pleasure.
You.
I
would say it's not really guilty though. Like, I used to love alternative music. It wasn't like, it was like, what nigga? I like it. It's good.
Yeah, that's like me with like random songs like the Mikado, like 3 little maids from school, love we purr to the girl that's full happy. 3 little maids from school, 3 little maids from school. It's an opera.
Oh, I did like a lot of folk music, like Jim Croce.
Are you here? Are you here? Are you here?
In your head, in your head, sabe, 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 oh, 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 do, 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 do,
Oh my gosh, so I just got a DM from Shelby Colby 2. She said, "Hello, baby. How are you doing? I am a sugar mommy, and I will love to take good care of you financially. Just DM me."
Yeah, nah.
It's clearly spam, but still.
Sugar mommy?
Yeah. So, last but not least, to round it out, what's your guilty pleasure foodstuffs?
Oh, gosh. I really wish I felt more guilty about food.
Yeah, because if that was the case, I wouldn't.
I will say, I did something super fat last night.
Oh.
I had to record Getting Grown, and then, like, the night went well into the night. So by the time I have to get off and send the episode and take a shower and do all this stuff, nigga, it'd be like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever.
The ghetto.
I got hungry like 2:45. So I had really a very large piece of apple pie.
That's not okay. So you had apple pie at 2:45 in the morning.
That's also just me being an adult and being like,
Right.
maybe I work hard and I can have pie at 2:45 if I want
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm also exhausted. But guilty pleasures. Let me see. What do I like? What do I like?
I mean, I have mine.
What's yours?
Butter on unfrosted Pop-Tarts. So
Butter, actually, just in general.
Yeah.
Just butter, actually, yes.
Like,
I used to eat butter.
Yeah. Salted butter is delicious.
Nigga, the only butter. What?
Yeah,
What's unsalted butter?
butter.
Who are you?
Right.
Nigga, I used to...
Butter is tasty.
I love butter.
Yeah. I love butter. I love butter.
A butter and egg man.
When I made toast when I was a kid, and we didn't put it in the toaster, like we put it in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
I put big old chunks of butter and put it in the oven and then take it out where it's like a little soft in the middle and then crunchy on the outside.
Yeah.
And be having giant ass splats of butter on my toast. Or also when you're poor and you have to make cacio e pepe, which ain't nothing but Parmesan cheese, spaghetti, salt and pepper, and butter.
Oh, I was like cacio e pepe. What is
That's
that?
what it is, cacio e pepe.
It's spaghetti noodles, Parmesan
Spaghetti,
cheese,
Parmesan, black pepper, salt,
and butter.
and butter. Or they put olive oil. I put butter.
Right.
And so I put the butter in when the pasta's real hot, but then you have like this like slightly melted, slightly small chunk of butter, and I eat it. And it's so good.
Have you had that spicy butter, that spicy honey butter from at Jimmy's?
No.
Oh, girl, I went to Jimmy's this past week. And
I went to Jimmy's last week.
Oh yeah, no, I went to Jimmy's on Sunday.
Me and Tristan went on Friday.
Yeah, I went on Sunday, and if you get the chicken and waffles, but swap out the waffles for the French toast, the crunchy one, because whatever. Oh yeah, nigga. Oh yeah, nigga. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What did I get?
Get like me, but they give you this this pretty big disc of this spicy honey butter
For the French toast?
Yeah.
They used to have this waffle with caramelized apples, bacon, and like maple, and they make this compote and put it all over this waffle. I'm so mad they took that off their menu.
Yeah, they have a new menu now.
I was real sad that they took that off their menu, but they have okra from time to time, and I'd be real hype about that.
Yeah, they have a good Paloma too now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love a Paloma.
Yeah, and they have this new like iced coffee with Kahlua in it.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Totes delish.
No, that's tasty.
Yeah,
that's tasty.
My other guilty pleasure for food is fried honey buns.
Wow. Yeah, that's guilty.
Which is also why I need Teamy. But I don't do it much anymore because I have a heart condition. But listen, you fry that bad boy up in some butter, or you just do a saute, put it in some butter where it gets crispy on the outside. Oh, you bobo.
I used to take them Trader Joe's apple pie tart things, and I'd put butter on top of them. That is
the tart one. I just had one for the first time because they be $2.99 and you to death.
I know.
At Trader Joe's, and Brandon came over because we did some housework in my house because I need. My man doesn't live with me or anything like that, so I have to, recruit friends to help.
That's right.
And so we came, and so I made chicken wings.
Ooh.
With just regular in my air fryer, and I coated them with peri peri sauce from Nando's because they sell it in stores now.
What? Nigga. Did you see? Sorry, I'm eating M&Ms. Did you see that story I posted where they sell the bag of Cheesecake Factory brown bread?
Why Terry Theory and I were like, nigga, we need to find out where the fuck she got that shit. Where did you find it?
I'm not telling y'all.
Okay, you tell me. Oh, so you have to go to a whites only store for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And all you just do is bake it?
Oh yep. They said you just pop it in the oven, put some butter on it.
Absolutely.
Bang. Cheesecake Factory brown bread.
That brown bread is everything. Thank God I have Teamy.
Terry actually DM'd me when I posted that. He was like, "Bitch, where this?
Yeah.
Where did you find it?"
Yes. Listen. If that brown bread was around during slavery, that would have carried us over.
Would have.
It wouldn't have been the pig. It would have been the bread.
Mm-hmm. That bread is the truth.
To freedom.
And the light. To freedom.
That bread is so good.
It's so
Especially,
good.
and now you could do it at home so you can melt the butter yourself because, you know, like they never give you, they always give you cold butter. And it's like, yeah, that's cool because the bread, because the
dragging it all across the bread.
And it's like, you're lucky the butter tastes good because you're going to eat the packs of butter.
Like vacuum lines in your bread.
Yeah, and it's just like, no. And then it looks like you have like pieces of cocaine or like crack on the brown bread. It's just awful. But ooh, now I could be at home and have like a glaze of butter or like get ghee.
Nigga, imagine making a sandwich with that.
Nigga.
Bust it. Some peppered turkey.
Yeah.
Some avocado. Okay. Some tomato.
I'm falling out of love with avocado, but I think that has a lot to do with me getting older.
Fall back in love.
My stomach, it's weird.
Some arugula.
Yeah.
Melt a little cheese on that bread.
What kind of cheese?
I'm thinking something light.
Provolone?
Provolone, or like a nice
Swiss.
mozzarella or Swiss.
Swiss. Let's go with Swiss.
A little Swiss.
Because it's a little sweet and a combination. It'll go with the bread.
That pepper turkey, that arugula tomato. For me, the avocado, none for XD. It's nice and toasted.
I don't want it toasted. I just want it lightly toasted.
Lightly.
Okay, where it's like not like crusty. And no.
Just a small crunch.
Yeah.
But doughy.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh, there's no sauce on it. We don't have any like.
I mean, we can put. See, the thing about it is the bread's so good, but we can put a light little honey mustard.
We should do a garlic aioli. You don't like aioli?
I don't want it to interfere with the sweetness of the bread.
Yeah.
But I think if you do a light glaze of honey mustard.
And it has to be Ken's honey mustard. It can't be anybody else's.
No, nigga, it'll be my own. Ken?
What?
I know. I had to grow. I had to grow.
Ken's.
Because the thing about it is, I don't know what's in it. So
that's fair.
I make my own, and it's tasty. I put a little thyme in it. You know what I'm saying? Just a dollop of mayonnaise, just to give it a teeny creaminess.
Yeah.
Mustard and mustard. Oh, and I'm putting some jalapenos on that sandwich too.
See, now you ruined it.
Oh my.
You know what I've been doing lately though? If I go to the corner store and get a sandwich, I won't tell them to put jalapenos on it. I'll tell them to get a little of the juice and like sprinkle it on, because
just for a little saltiness.
just for the flavor. I don't really like need the heat, because again, as I've gotten older, my digestive system is like, hey, no.
That's real. This is a guilty pleasure.
Nerds.
I love them.
I love nerds too, but they caused me to have 6 teeth removed. Don't look at me. I just have fucked up teeth, so whatever. I didn't see a dentist until I was 12. And now I have Dr. Latouf.
12?
Yeah, it was weird. I told you that wasn't like a thing.
That's real, like brush your teeth.
Yeah, it wasn't like a thing, like for real. I had hella teeth. I had hella teeth. Mad teeth.
These nerds is good as fuck.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you all on Sunday if you're in New York. Buy tickets to wherever we are. You might have heard me earlier this week someplace else. But if you have, holler at me.
If you heard XD somewhere else this week, tweet him a picture of bald-headed Tamar Braxton.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of Jade and XD was produced by Abraham Kavanquezada.
Hey everybody. Welcome to another soft and cool episode of Jade and XD.
This is the Midnight Love edition.
Midnight Love, yeah.
But it's really not.
Not at all.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.